Day 109 of 365 hiking Mount Beacon every single day challenge. As you guys can see, I'm wearing a mask, and that's because there's a lot of haze, forest fire smoke coming down from Canada to where I live in upstate New York. I'm just trying to take precautions for my health, even if they're not perfect. You know, it makes me sad. It makes me sad that the forests are burning. It takes hundreds of years to grow those forests, and they just burn every summer. They're burning, you know, and it's sad. Relatively early, I made a decision that if I'm gonna be an influencer, if I'm gonna have a public persona and be a public figure, that I want to focus on the internal stuff. You know, I don't really want to focus that much on the external stuff, but I think other people should. I think it's good to talk about external stuff, whether that be the environment, politics, whatever. I personally, I'm not going to talk about it because I want to keep my focus on the internal side of things. And I want to be a trusted, neutral presence in this world. Because I think there's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of partisanship, and there's a lot of people who are on one side of an issue or the other side. And for me, I want to keep that stuff private, personal. But what I want to talk about publicly is the internal stuff that we all relate to, where we're all equals. And to me, I'm not discrediting looking at the external stuff. I'm just saying that's not what I want to focus on. I think it's completely valid. So in a situation like this, where there's a real impact happening, the things I'm curious about is, what do I think about this? How am I processing this? Rather than, what do I think about the whole situation? In any case, I recently hit 20K followers on IG. Got my first reel with over 1 million views, and I really appreciate that. If you guys are enjoying this content, my name is Jan Barbaros. My mission in life is to heal and inspire the world through my passion, creativity, and service work. And if you're enjoying the content, please like, subscribe, comment, follow, share, and I'll see you at the top. Cheers.